Hello, everyone. For those of you who are new here, I am Miss Nisi, your friendly neighborhood spiritual healer. Thank you to all my subscribers and followers. Thank you for your support. Also, thank you for all the likes and comments. Happy Pride Month to all of you LBGTQIA community. Full disclosure, I am not a member of the Pride community, but I am an ally of the Pride community. This is your Pride Month reading. As usual, cross-watchers are welcome, but these readings will be read from the LBGTQIA point of view. Take what resonates, don't try to force it, leave the rest for the ones it was intended for. Okay? I'll start the reading. Messages, Pride Month messages. Messages for the Pride community. Messages for the Pride community. Here we have in the reverse a phoenix rising. And with that card being in the reverse, it tells me that a lot of you have, and it's in the past place tense, a lot of you have been feeling down. You've been feeling down and out, or you had been feeling down and out. Like I said, some past placements. But what's on your mind is you're thinking of coming out of this down and out feeling. Some of you have been in hermit mode, just chilling, being alone, taking some time to heal, to rest. You're thinking, guess what's on your mind? You're thinking of rising up like a phoenix and getting back out there into the world. Here we have family and tribe. Okay, and that is in the present tense. Okay, LBGTQIA community. I'm going to say pride community with all respect. Some of you were feeling down and out in the dumps because you were having trouble being accepted by your family, or in some cases, the energy I'm picking up here is your tribe. And when I say your tribe, it doesn't necessarily have to be blood family members, blood relations. So it could be a friend group that you've sort of formed a family with or support. You guys have had some tension. Things are not going as you had imagined in your head how things would go. You thought that once you were with your tribe or your type of people, that you would be fully accepted, only to find out that this community of people also comes with different rules and also has its own unique set of problems and rules and etiquette, and some in some cases I'm getting this energy, no rules. The rule is no rules. You know what I'm saying? So that's had you were down and in the dumps about it because, well, things are different. You imagined finally being accepted for who you are, and in some ways, in most ways you are, but there's a subculture that you didn't know about or you're just now learning about. Could take some getting used to. Of course, with anything, there are certain dangers. Other than in the outside of the community, there are certain dangers within the community as well as being, you have predators of all types. You have predators in the straight community. You have predators also in the LBGTQIA community. Sorry to say, no one is exempt. All types of people. It's human nature. Some humans behave badly. But here we have faith, and it's in the reverse. And this is a future placement. This is some of you who are, the energy I'm picking up here is some newly found um, Pride community members, some new members, those who have just come out to their families, to their friends, who are new to the lifestyle. Um, you're finding things aren't as picturesque as you had imagined. Reality is setting in, and this is going to cause some of you to lose faith, actually, in the near future. But you're being advised to have faith. Keep faith on your mind. Don't lose faith. You're being advised not to, but some of you are. Some of you are becoming disheartened to the lifestyle, to some of the things you don't agree with the lifestyle, and some things you do. But you have to find what you have to do is find your own unique flow, because whether you're straight or in the Pride community, we all are here on this human journey. So you have to find a way and find your own rules. Follow your own rules that you can live with, the things that you can live with, and the things you cannot, leave it for other people. And go through this, find your way through this life's journey. This is just part of your journey, not your whole human experience or your whole human journey. Messages for Pride community. Messages for the Pride community. Okay. Some of you are having some money problems, some unpaid bills. You're worried about how you're going to pay your bills. Some of you have come across some very selfish and greedy people in the community, which that is not to say there are those type of people in every community of people, gay, straight, you name it. So some of you have come across those type of people. You didn't really expect it from your own tribe, so to speak. And some of you still have family issues that are still needed to be worked out. Some traumas, a lot of trauma here. I'm getting a lot of trauma. A lot of people were hurt growing up because of who they are. Not just physically, but emotionally as well. And those traumas, like it or not, in order to live a happy, healthy, full life, you're going to have to work through those traumas and face those traumas. In other words, shadow work. And a lot of us tend to shy away from shadow work and don't want to do it. But it needs to be done because it's part of our healing journey. Here we have fear. Okay, some of you guys are afraid to go back to relive those memories, so to speak, or face those awful, awful memories. This energy is very powerful. And I am so, so, so sorry to all those energies that I'm picking up that were hurt so badly by the people they encountered growing up in life, whether they be family or not. And I do hope that this, for some of you, is a mental health issue, because it is trauma, like PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and I hope that you seek the medical attention that you need. When I say medical, I mean like psychiatry. Work through this and talk it out with a professional. It's left you feeling insecure. And it's left you, like I said, fearful. And so when you came out, or when you joined this new community and met more people like yourself, you expected them to be more like you, only to find, just like in the rest of the world, There are different kinds of people everywhere. So you've got your good and your bad in the straight community. You got your good and your bad in the pride community. And unfortunately, a lot of you who are miserable, made miserable by the straight community that you were a part of or born a part of, have also encountered some disappointing encounters within the pride community as well. Okay, here in the present tense, you guys are seeking protection and stability. And for some of you, I'm picking up the energy, this will come in the form of an older man. Not necessarily a lover, older man or older woman. In tarot, like I always say, is energy. This will come in the form of almost like a mentor, someone who's going to guide you or help you in the beginning. Some of you need help with housing, because again, back to family has turned their back on you. Some of you have simply picked up and moved to a different state, just moved away from home. And you're looking for stability. And for a lot of you, this person is going to offer you that stability. But beware. When I say beware, this person can be controlling and feel a type of authority in your life and your lifestyle. So just be aware of that. Don't think this person is going to be your Superman or Superwoman, because they are also on this human journey, and they are human and they have flaws just like everybody else, just like every human on the planet. And that's the harsh reality that you guys have. I'm speaking to the people who are new into the community. That's the reality that you guys have come to face, and it kind of left you a little disheartened, but have faith. Because here we have in the fugitives, you guys are going to have just a few delays. You're going to have to use your discernment. And you do have discernment, people. Everybody has discernment. Use your discernment to help you see the truth, and the lies will be exposed. Like I said, you have the good and the bad. And some of you are experiencing some of the bad people or the bad energies within the community. From now on, and I know I can see the sense of fear, you're going to have to use your discernment to decipher the truth, to see the truth. And that is, trust me, going to work for you. And once you learn how to use your discernment to see the truth, or to help you see the truth, you're going to be free. You're going to feel a relief, and you're going to take back control of your life. And you're going to be just fine. Here, I want to use this. Messages for Pride community. Messages for the Pride community. You're being warned when you meet this person, your mentor energy, this older person. Don't let them take total control of everything that you do, because you will be depending upon this person somewhat, but don't be dependent. Don't give up your independence. You know what I'm saying? have your own means of income. If you don't have it right now, be determined to get your own means of income and your own, maintain your independence. Don't give this person total control of your life because you feel down and out and you owe them. Because, as I said, they are also on this human journey and are subject to be have flaws just like every human being on earth. Messages for the pride community. I'm speaking to a younger, this new generation of pride, new generation, new members of the pride community is what I'm speaking to. Like I said, you guys have read into a lot of con artists and scammers. And this isn't a past placement. This is why you felt so down and out, because you didn't expect to see these kinds of people in the pride community. It's not what you imagined. Reality sets in. We have scam artists and scammers in every community. Like I said, you have the good and the bad. It's a part of human nature. Just being human, no matter what community you identify with. Yeah, you met someone who was very manipulative. A person who tries to control you or tries to control people to their advantage. And someone took advantage of you, which is hence the fear. They did this out of jealous and envy because they saw the potential in you. They saw your light, and your light irritates their demons. This person was feeling discontent or resentful by you, because it could be because of your looks. For some of you, it's your body. They were jealous of your body. This person, or this person you will meet, will be jealous of your youth, jealous of the future that you have in front of you. So be mindful and be careful. They will offer you good advice and they will help you out, such as shelter and so forth. But just be mindful that they are also human. And they see the potential in you with something that was taken from them. Or you have a freedom that when they first came out back in the day, that they didn't get to enjoy in their youth the way you can and the way you do today. So just be mindful of that. And also be mindful of an STD, people. And as I always say, if you're going to play, we're all adults here. If you're going to play safe, use protection, get tested often, and know your status. Okay, this card came out into the reverse. And when I get this card into the reverse, take care of your sexual health. This person could already have an STD. And with it being in the reverse, it's an incurable STD. So just be mindful of that and be careful of that as well, because that would take a lot of freedom and a lot of enjoyment and can be detrimental to your health. So don't let that be taken away from you. Be mindful. You're being warned. In the reverse, okay, this is true unconditional love and it's in reverse. Okay, this is what's on you guys' mind. This is what you had in mind. You wanted to come out and join the community and find your true unconditional love. It's what you were looking for. This is what's on your mind. And this is in a future placement, but it's also in the reverse. So it is on your mind. It has not come to fruition. An unbreakable, unparalleled fondness and devotion for your partner. Love without strings attached. That's the type of love you want, you deserve, and the type of love that you're looking for. Okay? Messages for the Pride community. 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 Okay. Here we have your highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. So you need to trust or embrace your highest good. Trusting in the universe is what you need to do. Once again, this falls back to your intuition. You have good instincts. You just need to follow them. You can't trust everyone you meet just because they are a member of the same community that you are. Here we have not afraid of hardships. Okay, you're being advised not to be afraid of hardships. Confront challenges with courage, for they are the stepping stones to growth and wisdom. And also we have, you have been divinely guided. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. Like I said, we're all on this human journey. So you need to trust your intuition. Again, you're being advised that you are being divinely guided. Trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something's off or something's not right, or telling you not to do something or not to sleep with this person, even if you say, well, if I don't sleep with this person, I'm getting the energy. Someone's saying, if you don't have sexual relations with me, you're gonna end up back on the street. You're gonna have to leave. Even if you have to leave, if your intuition is telling you not to sleep with this person, then don't. Because like I said, my STD card is out here and it is in reverse. So it is definitely something uncurable, life-changing. Do not get it. And here we have secrets emerge. This person may not have disclosed their status to you. And when I say status, I mean their health status. Whether they have, any STDs or not, or whether they're living with any STDs or not. They probably have not disclosed this to you, and probably don't plan to until after you find out that you're infected, and then they probably are gonna try to manipulate you. And this is the energy I'm getting. They're gonna try to manipulate you into thinking that you gave it to them. They're gonna know the truth. You're gonna know the truth, but they're gonna swear by this that you gave it to them. In the rhythm of cycles, the hidden is unveiled. Await the reveal with an open heart and an open mind. So secrets are going to emerge. If you take that path and give in to their demands, there will be dire consequences for a lot of you. And unfortunately, for a lot of you who have been members of the community for years, that is already a sad consequence that you're living with. I'm seeing that a lot of you push past it. Well, there's really no way of pushing past an incurable disease, but a lot of you have learned to live with it and accept yourself and are taking the proper medications and taking care of your health and caring for yourself and not purposely spreading the disease. And here we have recovery and comeback. Like I said, a lot of you who are already members of the community, you have recovered in a sense. And you find strength in your healing, and some of you have literally recovered. You had an STD or got caught up with an STD or were tricked and given an STD that was curable. That was a warning for you. Now you've healed. As you find strength in healing, each step forward renews hope and paves the way for a triumphant resurgence. So a lot of you have learned that life's lesson, and you will not be taking any more chances with your health for any reason. Okay, let's get some financial advice. So a lot of you veterans, I want to say, when I say veteran, I don't mean, it doesn't have to mean military. I mean simply been in the life, in this lifestyle for a very long time, a lot of years. You have went through that same scenario in your younger days, and you were blessed and lucky to escape and have something that was curable. You learned from that mistake, and now you take PrEP and other such medications. You protect yourself. You don't take such chances. You learn that life lesson. Okay, financial messages for Pride, for the Pride community. Accolades. You guys are going to get rewards for your efforts. Some of you are going to be making an ultimate commitment, such as marriage, some type of contract. Some of you will be an ultimate commitment for you. For some of you is marriage, but for some of you is simply living together. Just an upgrade in your relationship. You're taking your relationship to the next level. Financial messages with Pride community. Financial advice. We'll do that. Financial advice for the Pride community. I'm going to take some financial advice from the Pride community. Foundation. You guys are being advised in the future to establish ground. You'll be establishing grounding to establish a financial foundation for the future. You're being advised to establish a financial foundation for the future, which simply means save for the future, put something away for a rainy day. Okay. Let me see here. We have, let me use my God here. We have Gemini on the board. We have Libra on the board, may be significant. Some of you may be Libra, some of you may be Geminis. Some of you, the other person who is in this reading, the mentor figure could be a Libra or a Gemini. Take it how it resonates. Some of you, your partner or the person that gave you the STD, those veterans, could be a Libra or a Gemini, or some of you could be a Gemini. Take it how it resonates. We have Aries out on the board. We also have Virgo out on the board, and we have Taurus out on the board. Those signs may be significant for someone's sun sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, North nodes. Okay, happy Pride Month, everybody. I'm going to end the reading right here. Thank you so very much for joining me.